Hey all. Okay, so we are on to some next level shit. Okay? I have decided that I'm gonna start working on some of my long-term goals, and one of my long-term goals is to be able to use a bigger platform to talk about mental health awareness and some stigmas. Okay? And in that, I have decided that I am going to use my YouTube channel and I'm going to have some different playlists and stuff. So, in order for me to go live and make it easier for me to promote mental health awareness, I need to be able to go live on my YouTube. It just makes everything a lot easier. So, I will put the YouTube in the description. I think I might be able to comment on it right now, actually. Yep. Okay. Put it in the comments. Well, that was easy. And I'm excited about it. So that is step one of some next level shit that I'm doing. The next thing, I am going to make a reel every day to show what I do, whether it's about helping someone with anxiety, my own journey with anxiety and depression, whatever it may be. I'm going to make a reel every day and I'm going to post that on Instagram. I also have decided that I am going to come live here every day, and so I'm trying to find a better time. Right now, kind of is an okay time because the kids are napping, so it may be probably that like 5:30, 6 o'clock time. Once I can get it nailed down, then I will start posting that it's going to be that. I tried to do it at 9:15 there a while back, and it just did not work out. The kids were not very cooperative for me to do that. And when they slept in, I wanted to sleep in. So I did. Um, so, with that being said, I have decided that I am going to keep, I'm going to keep going. There's not really anybody that can tell me that I have to stop being an advocate for mental health. There's no one. The only way that it stops is if I stop doing it. And I don't see that happening anytime soon. So, one of my mottos that I kind of came to me today, and it's super simple, but it's can't stop, won't stop. And I am going to stick to that. So, I hope you like hearing from me because I am going to keep posting. And I'm going to keep going live, and I am going to keep uploading videos on YouTube, and I am going to keep going because mental health awareness is very important to so many of us. And you say, oh, it's anxiety, oh, it's depression, that's, you can live with that stuff. Yes, yeah, some people can. Guess what? Some people can't. And that's why people commit suicide. Because 9 times out of 10, if they've committed suicide, they have some kind of mental illness. Okay? Sorry, trigger warning. Also, what I'm learning about mental illness is somebody that is struggling with addiction, 9 times out of 10, literally, maybe even more than that. It's like, last time I read up on it, it was like 95% of people with addictions have some kind of mood disorder or mental health, mental health problem, okay? So if you can understand this, which if you don't deal with it, you probably won't, and that's fine too. You're still here watching me, so evidently you care about what I'm talking about. Those 95% of people could be addicted to anything. They could be addicted to their phone and be addicted to social media. They could be addicted to Snapchatting their friends. They could be addicted to their relationship with a friend. There are so many things that could be classified as addictions that so many people don't see as addictions because they're okayed by society. And I don't think that's okay. I think that there are underlying issues why people have addictions. And a lot of times people that have addictions to social media, the reason that they have that addiction is because that's what allows them to escape their life, their real life. It allows them to escape their real life. And that is exactly what drugs and alcohol and all of the things do for people, is it allows them to escape their life and their brain and their thoughts. Okay? So you having a, let's say somebody's addicted to sex, or they're addicted to, Meg, that. Escape their reality. That's perfect. Because their reality is going to encase their life and their thoughts and all of the things that are going on around them, okay? So the person that's addicted to sex is no better than the person addicted to alcohol or drugs. And the person that is addicted to alcohol, that society kind of pushes off as whatever, they've always drank, is no different than them picking up heroin, or the next guy picking up heroin or cocaine or pills or whatever it is. It's no different to me. To me, you need to figure out, you need to do the freaking work. You have to sit down, and some people, yes, that is exactly what I was just getting ready to say. Some people don't want to sit down and face their trauma that they've gone through at some point in time in their lives. And everybody thinks of trauma as like something huge, like their parent was abusive, or they lost a parent at an early age. All of those things are trauma, but so is having a parent that worked a lot. Guess what? You're gonna get trauma from that. Having somebody bully you in school, but not like bully you, not like to the point where everybody gets involved, right? Because right now we're only hearing about the bullying that's happening, and it's like huge bullying. Like they're going around and they're slandering my name, and they're pushing me into lockers, and they're being assholes to me and all this other stuff. But what about the person that goes on about their daily life when they're in high school and junior high, and people make remarks to them every day and they don't say anything to anyone? That's still bullying, but no one knows about it, okay? That is still bullying, and that is still trauma, and it is still going to affect them for the rest of their lives. And if they don't get some kind of mood disorder, or have anxiety or some kind of mental health issue, I would be very surprised. Very, very surprised. We need to take this seriously. It's an epidemic that really needs freaking help, is what it is. We should, yes, Meg, I would love to interview you. I would love to interview you. It would be my honor to interview you. I sat down and I thought about the things that I went through, and how I felt like the world would be better off without me, and how I felt like I was going crazy because my brain was telling me all of these things. Like, my brain and my hormones literally ganged up against me, and they both hated me, and I didn't know how to get out of that. Once your brain allows you to take in something negative, it actually allows you to take in negativity 10 times easier than it allows you to take in positivity. So when somebody tells you something negative, your brain will automatically listen to it, automatically, without question, okay? When somebody tells you something positive about you, it takes your brain 10 times to hear that before it actually believes it. 10 times, okay? And it could be even more than that with some things, but a majority of the things are 10 times. And it's just like when somebody has a good experience at a restaurant, they're going to tell 3 of their friends. When somebody has a bad experience at a restaurant, they're going to tell 15 of their friends. It is the exact same thing. And what I want you all to know is that this next level shit that I'm doing is going to be big. And I'm going to keep it up. And I'm going to keep going with it. I have courses in the works to help people all over. I have a website weaving-through-life.com. Go check it out. I do one-on-one coaching sessions. I can do group coaching sessions. I can talk to people on, Cody and I have been through a lot. I do marriage counseling for some people. Sometimes I will only talk to one spouse, and then that one spouse will go home and talk to their spouse about whatever, whatever they talked about, and then they'll come back to me with feedback. That to me is still marriage counseling. And if I can benefit somebody and have them not go through what I went through, that's where I want to be. I don't want to be the person that tells my kids, do as I say and not as I do. I want them to look at me and say, my mom did that. She went through that. She overcame it. And guess what? She's going to change the world with her story, and she's going to let other people be heard too. Okay? You haven't heard the last of me, and you won't likely for a while.